Welcome in, everybody, for this Sunday matchup. Fox Motors against the Port Huron Flags in the championship game of the Little Caesars Hockey League Gauntlet Spring Tournament. Fox coming to the game 3-0 on the weekend. Port Huron 2-1. Fox beat Port Huron Saturday morning 4-3 in a tight game. So this is bound to be a good matchup. Hopefully the camera angle works. We might play with it a little while, but starting out, Martsky, Lopshire, and Enrique up front for Fox. Kuhn and Moore on defense. Puck played by Kuhn, dumped into the Port Huron zone. Chasing after that is Lopshire. Turnover, Martsky. Martsky loses a stick. Puck goes into the far boards, and Port Huron plays it, but held in by Enrique. Flags unable to clear, and Lopshire will dump that back in deep into the corner. Flags there behind their own net. Enrique gives chase, gets the puck, takes it away. Enrique back to the middle, loses it. Port Huron able to take it out into the neutral zone. Moore gets a stick on it. Enrique there as well, and now Kuhn will regroup. Gets it to Moore on the far side. Moore, DDD pass behind the net to Kuhn. Kuhn up to Lopshire on the near side. Tries to find Martsky. Held up by the Flags. And Port Huron takes it back on a rush into the Fox zone. Into the middle. Shot on Vitali's wide left. Moore plays it behind his own net. Puts it off the wall, looking for Martsky. Martsky gets it up to Lopshire. Flags take it back into the neutral zone, bring it into the Fox end. Flags still with it. Port Huron shot on Vitali low, loose in front, still loose. Rebound off the netting. Kuhn behind the net, battling, and now Moore will pull it out. Moore's got room, sends it to the middle off Foster's stick. In off a shift change is Bateson. Fosters knocks that down, or I'm sorry, that was a high stick call. And we'll get a face-off in the Port Huron end. Bateson, Richmond, and Vosters up front for Fox. Vosters plays that through the neutral zone. Port Huron able to get it back, but Richmond makes the steal. Nolan Richmond pushes it into the far side corner, now takes it behind the net. He gets taken off the puck. Port Huron will wrap that around the board. Smilanich at the point holds it in, takes a hit, and Port Huron will be called for their first penalty. Body check the call there. Richmond on the face-off. Bateson, Vosters, Day, and Smilanich on defense. Port Huron wins the draw. They pull it through the neutral zone, pass to the far side. Puck played behind the net. Mason Day there, gathers it in the corner. Huron pressuring there. Vosters comes out with it. Played by Mason Day through the middle. Day with it, put a shot, blocked by the goaltender. Rebound cleared away to the near side wall. Day gets it back to the middle, just beyond Vosters. Puck is loose. Vosters had it in the middle, puck loose in front of net. Now it's cleared behind the net. Port Huron will put that around the boards. This will come to Lucas Smilanich at the point. Smilanich puts a slap shot on net. Gobbled up for the whistle. 42 seconds left on the power play. 10-12 remains in the first period. Martsky, Stark, and Pollock up front for Fox. McAfee and Kuhn on defense. McAfee has it on the far side, makes a pass to Stark, trying to find Martzke. Puck is played by Port Huron that goes over their stick into the far wall. They put that one hard off the wall. McAfee in his own zone, gets around one, back to the neutral zone, gets it up looking for Pollock. Port Huron will play that off the wall, held in by Stark. Stark on the top of the circle. He puts a shot on net, blocked by the goaltender into the corner. Martzke battling, puck played behind the net. Port Huron on the outlet on the near side. Now to the far side, connects. Port Huron back with 5 skaters. Day tried to clear it, unable. Cross-ice pass picked off by Martzke. Jake Martzke rushes into the Port Huron end. Good D there by Port Huron as they unable to clear the zone though. Enrique off of shift chains puts a shot that gets deflected behind the net. Martzke at the goal line. Jake Martzke now goes back to the middle, puts a backhand towards the net, deflected off a player into the corner. Martzke sends it behind the net. Stark gets run off the puck. Enrique though gathers it. Gives it to Martzke, a pass through the slot, doesn't connect. Martzke hits Moore at the point. Moore still with it, drops it to Enrique. Enrique puts a shot, deflected over the net. Into the far side wall. Martzke, Stark dumps it in deep. Enrique chases after it. Port Huron tries to dump it around the wall, but Moore intercepts. Moore at the red line. Moore sends it to Lobshire, shot blocked and cleared out. Looks like that was Richmond, and Fox has got a delayed call here. Moore touches up, and Richmond will go 2 minutes for tripping. .808 left in the first. Face off down in the Fox Motors zone. McAfee, Enrique, Smilanich, and Lobshire are the penalty killers. Port Huron wins the draw, sends it to the far side boards. Pressure there, gets to the point and gets away from him. Enrique on a break. Hunter Enrique into the Port Huron zone. Enrique unable to get a shot as he gets taken down. And another penalty called on Port Huron, tripping here. So we'll do 4-on-4 hockey for 1:17. McAfee, Enrique, Lobshire, and Smilanich. Penalty killers for Fox, or 4-on-4, I should say. Face off, won by Port Huron. They clear the zone to the neutral zone on a rush. Port Huron into the Fox zone, held up by Smilanich. He puts it off the boards, chips it ahead for Enrique. Enrique and Lobshire, gets it to Lobshire in the middle. Oh, couldn't connect on the pass, and Port Huron gets it a break. Pass to the near side connects. Shot of Vitali, caught for the whistle. 53 seconds left in the 4-on-4, 7:31 left in the first. Bateson, Vosters, Kuhn, and Moore. Moore will play it behind his own net, sends it off the wall, looking for Bateson. Connects there. Reed skates it past the red line, off a player, and into the Port Huron end. Bateson stops, puts a shot on net, deflected in front, cleared out by Port Huron. Kuhn will play that off the boards. Kuhn again, pass over to Vosters in the middle, Vosters to the near side to Bateson. Bateson will dump that in deep. 20 seconds left in the 4-on-4, and Fox will have the one skater advantage. Port Huron breaking out. Goes under Vosters' legs. Moore plays it off the boards. Moore into the Port Huron end. Port Huron able to control it behind their own net. Richmond joins play as Fox has the 5-on-4 advantage. Port Huron rushes into the Fox zone. Pass in front. Doesn't connect. Puck played on the near side. Port Huron pass back to the D. 5-on-5 hockey as Port Huron gets a skater back. Shot from the point goes right to Richmond. He tries to advance. Fox on a shift change. And this is Pollock with it. Back into the Fox zone, but Richmond's backhand goes to the neutral. Pass into the dump into the Fox zone. Mason Day on the near side wall looking for Pollock. Goes long, but into the Port Huron zone. Stark with some pressure. Carter Stark with the turnover. Martsky races in behind the net. Stark there as well. Ties him up. Puck loose now into the corner. Port Huron tries to make an outlet. Picked off by Day. Day puts a shot. Blocked by the goaltender. Martsky behind the net. Port Huron now outlet off the wall, but held up there by Day. Day over to Smilanich. Smilanich now to the middle to Pollock. Pollock will backhand that one into the Port Huron zone. Intercepted and played back to the neutral zone. Dump deep into the Fox zone as Port Huron goes for the change. Mason Day plays it. Back to Smilanich, who sends it to the far side wall. Played by Port Huron. Into the corner. Martsky will play it. Martsky skates it to the neutral zone. He'll dump that in. Offsides waved off. Puck back to the end boards. Carter Stark with some pressure. Pollock with the interception. Pollock sends it to Martsky in the slot. Martsky shoots. Blocked by the goaltender. Puck played back behind the net. Port Huron wraps it around the wall. Mason Day will be there to play it. Oh, he has that taken away, and Port Huron on a rush. Into the Fox zone, gets around the defender. Shot on Vitalis, block, kick save into the far side wall. Mason Day there to pick up the rebound, held in by Port Huron. Now pass up to Carter Stark. Stark at the circle, shot, and held by the goaltender. 4:12 on the clock. Richmond, Enrique, Lopshire, McAfee, and Kuhn. Your 5 skaters. Face off, push to the far side wall. Port Huron dumps into the neutral zone, played by McAfee. McAfee over to Kuhn. Kuhn, cross ice pass, looking for Richmond. Goes into the Port Huron zone, into the corner. Held up by Richmond. Port Huron's backhander goes into the neutral zone. McAfee regroups to Kuhn. Kuhn up, hits Enrique in stride. Enrique pass to the middle of Lopshire. Shot just over the crossbar. Richmond holds it into the corner. A penalty will be called here as it looks like it's going to be a boarding and a misconduct. Enrique's down. Enrique to his feet. Looks to be in some pain in the upper body. worst case scenario here as Enrique goes to the locker room. So I think in terms of the gameplay, obviously all thoughts are on Hunter at this point. Hard to come back and try to get into the action here, but we'll do it. Face-off won by Fox. Day put a shot towards net. It's blocked by the goaltender. Fox on a 4-minute major penalty. Power play. Port Huron dumps that in deep behind Vitale, played by McAfee. Port Huron with control. Now played out by Vosters. Martsky at the top of the circle. Port Huron behind their own net on the near side. Pass through the middle. Doesn't connect, but it'll be carried out by Port Huron into the red line. Bateson with pressure. Foster's there as well. Kuhn, Port Huron still with it, now behind the net. Martsky, he'll dig it out of the corner. Martsky pass cross ice to Bateson. Fox goes for a change as Bateson brings it in. Bateson still with it. Bateson brings it back to the near side board. Centering pass to Moore. He puts a shot and he scores! Good pass by Bateson. He set up Moore. Came off a shift changed. And put a one-timer in. Richmond, Stark, and Pollock up front. Fox still in a power play for another 2.5 minutes. Played towards the middle, intercepted by Port Huron. Into the Fox zone. Ridden off the puck by Stark. He's got control. Pass up to Richmond along the far side board. Nolan races ahead. Has it taken off his stick. Pollock will be called here for a penalty. We'll go 4-on-4 for a minute and a half. Pollock goes for an elbowing. Richmond, Stark, Moore, and Mason Day out for Fox. Face off in front of Vitale. Won by Fox, played by Moore. He puts it off the wall. Played by Port Huron, centering pass now into the middle. They'll streak this one into the Fox zone, dump it in deep along the far side, wraps around the net. Moore on the near side, comes off his stick. Port Huron with it, centering pass played by Vitale, and this will be cleared out by Day.
Come on, boys, you gotta stay here. Let's go. Come on, get back, Robbie.
Mason Day on the backhand behind the net. Now Stark there to help. Stark finds Moore at the point. He puts a shot again towards net and he scores! Moore with his second goal of the period. Insider knowledge is he got a new stick. Although I don't think he's using it today. Fox takes the 2-0 lead. 1:05 left in the first. 4-on-4 hockey again for another 54 seconds, and Fox will have about a 39-minute power play from that 4-minute major. Port Huron dumps it into the Fox zone. McAfee gives chase. Behind his own net, Dalen with it. Skates past the defender, tries to find a forward, no one there. That goes forward. Picked off by Lopshire, but taken away again by Port Huron. Port Huron with a pass, good pass. And looks like Fox will be called for another penalty here. Looks like a slash call on McAfee. Four-on-three hockey. Smilanich, Kuhn, and Martsky out for Fox. Port Huron wins the draw, back to the D. Now sends it to the near side board, back to the D. Shot towards Vitale, gets knocked down and played behind the net. Into the far side corner. Port Huron pass back to the point. Shot doesn't connect. Oh, Martsky almost had a break, but Port Huron able to control it. At the circle, shot of Vitale over the net. Played on the near side by the point. Shot deflected by Martsky. Port Huron, Fox gets another skater back as Pollock joins. 4-on-4 again for 30 seconds, at which Port Huron will have a power play. But that buzzer signals the end of the first period. Two goals scored by Evan Moore, and Fox carries the 2-0 lead in this championship game of the Little Caesars Gauntlet Spring Tournament. Fox playing with some motivation as their team leader, Hunter Enrique, left with what appeared to be an upper body injury. McAfee in the box for another 53 seconds. 4-on-4 hockey as Port Huron still fighting off the 4-minute major call from the Enrique injury. Martsky takes the draw. Lopshire, Mason Day, and Lucas Smilanich, the four Fox skaters. Smilanich with it, up the boards on the far side. Hits Richmond. Richmond carries to the middle. Drop pass looking for Lopshire. Can't connect. Puck loose into the far side wall. Kick back to Smilanich. He'll bang it off the wall behind the net. Richmond. Now Day comes down off the point. Holds it in. Mason Day at the point. Day puts a shot off a shin guard up into the glass. Played by Richmond, held in. Port Huron gets their fifth skater. Port Huron with a power play for another 20 seconds. Lopshire at the blue line. Looks for Richmond, connects, oh! Just around his stick, Richmond. He'll find Moore at the point. Moore puts a shot on net, blocked by the goaltender. And he'll hold that for a whistle. 12:10 left in the first. 4 seconds left in the McAfee penalty kill. Moore along with Mason Day. Oh, looks like too many. Oh, thank you. Oops. McAfee leaves the box. Fox back to 5 skaters. Held into the Port Huron zone. Moore chipping at it. Now Port Huron able to break it out. Centering pass doesn't connect. Bateson now comes out to Moore at the neutral zone. Moore, D pass to McAfee. McAfee back to Moore on the near side. His backhand off the wall. Played by Port Huron. Banged in. Oh, almost brought into the zone, but held out. Moore with it. Moore, D pass to McAfee. McAfee on the near far side. Can't connect. Goes into the Port Huron end. They control it at the end line. Back into the far corner. Vosters now played ahead into the neutral zone. McAfee has it. He'll give it to this is Kuhn. Kuhn's pass up to Vosters. Chipped into the Port Huron zone, but played by the Flags. McAfee with it again. D pass to Kuhn on the near side. Kuhn trying to find Vosters. Port Huron in there. Vosters gets it back. Bryson through the middle. Still carries it into the Port Huron zone. Flags send it off the far side boards. Vosters controls it. Gets held up there. Pollock there to help. Now the Flags able to control it. Neutral zone play, played by Moore. And dumped into the Fox zone. Mason Day will be behind the net to play it. Day will skate this one out. Gets around two defenders. Puck played ahead. Martsky racing after it. Comes back out. And Port Huron has a break. Port Huron at the circle. Shot of a tally. Blocked and held for the whistle. Back to 5-on-5 hockey again. 10:18 left in the second. Richmond, Pollock, Moore, Day, and Stark out for Fox. Face-off won by Port Huron, but taken away by Stark. Stark along the far side wall, past the red line, dumps it into the Port Huron zone. Flags have it behind their own goalie. Sends it across along the near side boards. Comes out of the zone, and Port Huron. Moore over to Stark. Stark over to the near side, looking for Pollock. Port Huron will dump that into the Fox zone, played by Mason Day. Day over to Moore. Moore's got some room. He carries it across the red line. Now takes it wide on the far side boards. Moore behind the net, looking for the pass. Tries to hit Day out of the point, but deflected and cleared out. Moore and Day battling. Moore has it now. He'll stop and then send it behind his own net. Port Huron there, bangs it back in the corner. Mason Day with it. Day backhands that one behind his own net. Moore chases after it. Along the near side, Moore. Centering pass connects with Lopshire, but deflected ahead into the Port Huron zone. Flags behind their own net, around the boards. Moore's going to try to hold it in at the point. Richmond and Stark battling, but Port Huron able to wrestle it away. 3-on-2 now into the Fox zone. Pass to the far side, doesn't connect, and into the corner it goes. Lopshire and Moore. Moore with it. He'll send a soft pass looking for Lopshire, held up by Port Huron. Lopshire wrestles it away. Lopshire hits Richmond in the middle. Puck loose in front. Richmond with it. Shoots! Wide right of net. Port Huron collects the rebound on the near side. Port Huron able to get it out. This is Smilanich off a shift change. That's McAfee. Port Huron, though, controls it and dumps it into the Fox zone. Jackson Kuhn gives chase behind his own net. That's cleared into the neutral zone, giving chases Lucas Smilanich. Port Huron keeps it in the neutral zone for now, but rushing in is McAfee. McAfee has it behind his net on the forehand to the far side. McAfee comes all the way out to the point with it. McAfee tried to drop pass. This will be a break for Port Huron. Shot of a tally over the net and into the near side boards. Held in by the point, dumped into the corner. McAfee plays it. Off the wall behind the net. Port Huron pass to the near side. Puck comes out to the middle, picked off by Bateson. Reed Bateson now, cross midline. He's got Smilanich with him. And third man in is Martsky. Over to Smilanich. Smilanich tried a backhand shot right at the post. Good goaltending there, and he stopped it for the whistle. Martzke, Vosters, Bateson, Moore, and Day on defense. Moore has it. Enters into the Port Huron zone, holds it up on the wall, gets it into the corner. Martzke chases after it. Moore there in the corner as well, holds it up. Puck played now behind the net. Martzke will get it. Martzke behind the net. Got some room. Now to the near side. Hits Day at the point. Day rips a shot. Blocked by the goaltender. And we get a break. 6:55 on the clock, second period.
Pick it up, Black. Let's go.
Richmond, Pollock, and Stark out for Fox. Moore and Day on defense. Puck goes to Moore at the point. He dumps that back into the corner. Behind the net it goes. Richmond applying pressure. Port Huron wraps it around out to Day at the point, but that'll come out into the neutral zone. Good job by Day to stay with it. Mason Day at the red line. He'll dump that in deep. Giving chase is Pollock and Day. Pollock into the corner. Pollock gets it. Leaves it to Day. Day off the wall behind the net to Stark. Stark with the move. Still has it behind the net. Tries to get a pass out. Moore will step up. At the circle shot. Blocked by the goalie. Rebound. Loose behind the net. And cleared out by Pollock. Pollock comes back to the middle. He gets taken off the puck, but held in by Richmond. Richmond into the corner with it. He puts a backhand out to Moore at the point. Moore rips a shot. Blocked by the goalie. Rebound. Cleared out by Port Huron. They'll dump that one in. Vitale will touch it. Mason Day will play behind his own net. Drop to Moore. He goes down. Puck loose along in the corner. D pass or point pass goes past the defender and all the way down into the Port Huron zone. Stark pressuring. He creates a turnover there in the corner. Although Port Huron able to bounce it off the boards and they clear. McAfee now. McAfee in his own zone, stops, gets around the defender. Puck played off him. Now taken by Smilanich. Lucas will dump that in deep. Collision there, 2 for 1. And Port Huron will try to play it out. Tipped into the neutral zone. Port Huron taken off by Smilanich. Drop pass, doesn't connect, and Smilanich has some room. Lucas on the near side. Lucas racing into the Port Huron zone. Smilanich, shot on net, blocked by the goalie. Martzke back behind the net, loose puck. Now played by the Flags. They have some room to skate. Pass to the far side, connects, across the red line. Pass in the middle, towards the middle, gets blocked. Kuhn will play it to Smilanich. Smilanich, cross-ice pass, intercepted by Port Huron. And they keep it in the Fox zone. Martzke and McAfee there to help. Port Huron centering pass doesn't connect. Puck loose to the near side. Lucas Smilanich. Pass played now by Martzke. He'll cross the red line with it. Jake Martzke with some speed. He'll take it behind the Port Huron net. Getting ridden off the puck by Port Huron, but Martzke holding strong. Leaves it to Bateson. Bateson gets taken out. Puck to the neutral zone. This will be played by Mason Day. Day sends a pass to the near side to Bateson, and he'll enter the zone. Picked off by Vosters. Now taken by Bateson. Drops it to Richmond. He'll put a shot through traffic, and caught by the goaltender. Good shot and a good save. 3:40 left in the second period. Moore and Day on D. Bateson, Vosters, and Richmond up front for Fox. Some good news, at least. We see Hunter Enrique in the stands in his street clothes. Played by Fox defense. D-to-D pass. Moore on the far side. Makes a cross-ice pass. Played by Day and taken away by Port Huron. They don't rush on the far side. Through traffic. Taken away by Moore. He'll put it off the wall to Richmond. Richmond exits the zone. Racing after that is Bateson. He chips that one ahead. Moore will take it out through the middle, now to the near side. Passes it up, looking for Bateson, a little bit long. Puck put into the Port Huron end. Moore chasing after it behind the net. Now Vosters. That gets through. Race to the puck in the Fox zone. Mason Day will be the first one there. Pass to the near side. No one there. That's going to go for an icing if no one touches it. Martsky, McAfee, Kuhn, Pollock, and Stark. Year 5 for Fox. 2:27 on the clock. Puck played out, intercepted by Stark. Now racing ahead is Pollock. 3-on-2 into the Port Huron end. Pass over to Stark. Stark looking for Pollock in the middle, intercepted by Port Huron and cleared out to the point. McAfee rips a shot wide left of net. Played along the far side boards. Pulled back into the corner, hit by Stark. Pollock rips a shot, and that'll be held for a whistle.
Hey, big shift here. Let's go. Come on, everybody.
McAfee and Kuhn on D. Pollock, Stark, and Martsky up front. Puck played a little long. McAfee will be able to play it ahead. This is Pollock into the Port Huron zone. He gets taken off the puck. Pollock came down hard on his knee. Seems to be all right. Port Huron breaks it out on the far side. Shot on Vitalis, caught and held for a whistle.
Use your legs around the guy. Let's go. That's sweet, man.
Moore and Day on D. Lopshire, Smilanich and Richmond up front. Face off won by Port Huron. Quick shot over the net into the near side boards. Day will be there to play it. Gets it to the middle. Unable to connect, but Lopshire gives chase. Port Huron will clear to the neutral zone. Richmond racing after that, dumps it in. Held in by Lopshire. Now Richmond into the corner. Richmond. Port Huron able to take that away, and they'll break out. Moore gets a stick on it, held up in the neutral zone for now, but Port Huron rushes in through the middle. Shot on Vitale, blocked. Behind the net it goes. Moore. Port Huron pass to the middle. Can't get a good shot. Played into the far side corner. Mason Day tries to get it off the wall. Stays with it. Puck loose in the middle. Smilanich will pick it up. Backhander to Lopshire. Can't connect. Port Huron. Lopshire takes it away. Lopshire into the middle. Parker over to Richmond. Richmond's shot off a skate, and Port Huron will have some room to skate on the near side. Moore stops it, holds it into the neutral zone. Port Huron dumps that into the far side corner. Mason Day. Day off the wall, finds Moore. Moore behind his own net in his skates. Now he gets it, sends it up. Intercepted by Port Huron, dumped in for an offsides whistle. 15 seconds left on the clock, second period. Fox are going to shift change. McAfee and Kuhn, defenders. Bateson, Vosters, and Martsky up front. Martsky takes the draw. Port Huron able to win, gets into the Fox zone, but taken away by Bateson. Bateson pass up to Vosters, a little long, but Vosters holds it. Vosters puts a shot off a skate. Backhand pass picked off by Port Huron. And second period action has ended. No goals in that period. Fox still holding the 2-0 lead.
Except for your kid.
What?
Except for your kid. He's the only one skating out there.
Oh, it all stays.
He is.
He's pretty fast.
He is fast.
Well, yeah, he's gas because he's the only one working hard.
Gotta get a contact going here, boys. Let's go. Move your feet.
13 minutes till the champion is crowned. Little Caesars Gauntlet Spring Tournament. You got to know Port Huron's going to be playing tough this period. Fox can't let up the pressure, as they've held play pretty consistently in the Port Huron end. Richmond, Bateson, and Voster's up front. McAfee and Kuhn on defense. Port Huron will dump that into the Fox zone, played by McAfee. Back to the neutral zone. Port Huron will send it back in. Offsides whistled there.
Come on, bud.
Martzke comes into center. Face off won by Port Huron. Pass D to D, gets loose. Martzke chasing after it. Port Huron off the far side wall, connects into the neutral zone, but Bateson intercepts. Bateson chips ahead to Martzke. Martzke off the wall. Port Huron tries to clear it, held in by McAfee. Another clearing attempt, held in by McAfee. Bateson off a stick behind the net. Now into the near side corner. Trying to break it out. They're successful here to the neutral zone. Port Huron breaks it into the Fox zone. Drop pass at the circle, blocked by Mason Day. Day puts it off the far side wall, held in by Port Huron. At the top of the circle, shot on Vitale's block. Rebound cleared by McAfee. Taken away by Port Huron. Centering pass connects. Unable to get a shot. Port Huron pass back to the near side D. Now far side D. Pass goes a little loose. They dump it into the corner. Mason Day ties it up there at the wall. Martzke there to help. Centering pass taken by McAfee and now played by Martzke. Fox will be whistled here with a penalty. It looks like Dalen McAfee will go. Good play. Had his hands a little high, I think, was the call. So Port Huron will get their first third period power play. Stark, Pollock, Moore, and Day, your penalty killers. Huh? Go. Downstairs. I can't go. Port Huron able to get a deflection in front, and they score. 2-1. 11:28 left in the third period. Richmond, Pollock, and Stark up front, Moore and Day on defense. Puck played to the near side, held up and now brought into the Fox zone. Centering pass doesn't connect. Pollock with it. Pollock gets it to the neutral zone, up to Stark. Stark through the middle, Pollock there as well, taken away by Port Huron. Now they got numbers into the Fox zone. Gets around the defender, cleared out by Mason Day. Port Huron drop pass to the D, dumped in deep behind the net. Moore is there. Stark along the near side boards, puck played by the defender. Shot towards net, cleared away by Day. Rebound, a shot. Behind the net, it's loose. Now cleared into the far side corner. Port Huron there. Shot towards Vitale. That's blocked and held for a whistle. Martzke will center. Lopshire and Smilanich. Fox wins the draw. Kuhn behind his own net. Now takes it to the far side. Hits Smilanich, who chips ahead to the neutral zone. Backhander through the air, connects. Port Huron into the Fox zone at the circle. Shot towards net. Gets over Vitale into the near side wall. Battle there. Lopshire now comes loose to McAfee behind the net. Taken away by Port Huron. Port Huron top of the circle. Still with it in the center. Port Huron shot over the net. Puck into the near side. Pass to the D. Shot towards Vitale. Blocked. Cleared out. Smilanich will carry. Smilanich over to Lopshire. Lopshire into the Port Huron end. Shot on net. Blocked by the goalie. Trickles over into the wall. Port Huron clears to the near side. Kept in by McAfee. Puck comes out to McAfee. He'll dump that in to the Port Huron zone. Port Huron takes it behind their own net. And they make a breakout pass. Now to the middle, picked off by Moore. He can't control it. Goes into the Port Huron zone. Moore takes it away, puts it back off the wall. Vosters, Bateson, and Martzke. Martzke stops the breakout pass. Port Huron, though, makes the pass here to the near side. Moore will step and play that off the wall. Vosters there. Port Huron, though, controls it. Now played by Day in the D zone. Pass up to Martzke in the middle. Martzke gets around one. Has it on his backhand behind the net. Martzke ridden off the puck. Now Voster's there to help. Puck into the middle. Bateson shoots! Rebound! Oh, just wide of the post. Martzke with a great opportunity. Puck comes out to the neutral zone. Mason Day. Day, pass over to Vosters. Vosters off the wall. Puck sent up. Good lead pass. He'll dump it in at the blue. Played by Mason Day behind his own net. Has some pressure and turnover. Moore there to help. Day will take it again. Moore as well. Gets pushed through into the corner. Richmond comes down to help. Sends it off the wall. Held in by the point. Shot off of Day into the far side wall. Bateson chips around one. He's got Vosters with him. Bateson into the Port Huron zone. Bateson. Pass doesn't connect. Comes to Moore at the point. Holds it in. Shot. Blocked. Loose. And cleared out. Whistle here as we have a skater down in the Fox end. Skaters up. Back to the bench. 7:35 left in the third. Fox holding on to the 1-goal lead. Martzke will take the draw. Pollock and Stark, his line mates. Puck played into the corner. Puck loose now to the near side wall. Martzke pressuring. Deflected into the neutral zone. Gets around the defender. Stark takes it away. Carter Stark pass up to Pollock. Port Huron backhander. Picked off by Stark. Now to Pollock. Pollock into the Port Huron end. He goes down. Loose in front. Now cleared out behind the net. Martzke ties him up there. Pollock in to help. Pollock comes out with it. He gets ridden off the puck. Port Huron outlet pass off the wall. Should be held in by Kuhn. He rips a shot on net, off a player and into the far side corner. Stark there. Off the wall. Port Huron carries it behind their own net. Into some traffic off of Stark's skate and played by McAfee. Dumps it back to Kuhn. Kuhn hits Pollock. Pollock leaves it for Martsky. He'll dump that one far into the far corner and go for the shift change. Port Huron looking to make a break. On the near side. Pass in front. Deflected by Moore, but held into the Fox zone. Lobshire, some pressure. Moore there as well. Pass in front. Played away by Vitale. Now played up to Lobshire. He's got some room. Parker across or off the boards. Good play by Port Huron. They'll wrap that around the boards to the near side. Moore disrupts, and that'll go in offsides. Richmond, Lopshire, and Smilanich. Fox wins the draw, but gets it back to Moore. He'll send it up to Lopshire. Parker with some room, carries it into the Port Huron end. Gets that taken off his stick by the defender. Outlet pass, held in by Moore. In the skates, this will be come out to the neutral zone. Moore will play it. D pass to Day. Day will carry it in. Gets a shot, he scores! Mason Day, 3 steps into the blue line and just blistered a wrist shot. And Fox regains the 2-goal lead. Martsky takes the draw. Bateson and Voster's his line mates. Puck played into the Port Huron zone. In-zone faceoff, won by Fox. Moore gets it back to Voster's. Rips a shot on net. Cleared away by Port Huron. They have it on the near side. 5 minutes left in the third. They'll dump that one in deep. Moore will be the first there. He puts it off on the near side wall. Port Huron, pass to the middle, shot blocked by Martsky's shin guard. Puck played now behind the net. Mason Day will send that hard off the wall. Held in by the point. Puck behind the net, loose. Moore will chase after it. Moore's backhander connects with Bateson. Bateson gets it up to Voster's on a break. Oh, good play there by the D. Good back check. And Port Huron will carry it in with some speed on the far side. Behind the net they bring it. Pressured there by Kuhn and Martsky. Shot pass interrupted by Martsky. He'll put that hard. Voster's holds it up on the wall. Martsky there to help. Puck comes loose into the Fox zone. McAfee there to play it. Still loose. Kuhn gets it out. Voster's there. Sends it to the far side. Pollock at the circle. Port Huron able to pull it away. Flags now through the middle. Flags taken away by Richmond. Puck played ahead, picked off by McAfee. Dalen McAfee will regroup in his own zone. Back to Kuhn. Kuhn centering pass, just long of Pollock, and Port Huron will regroup. Their pass deflected into the player's bench by Stark, and we'll get a break. 3:23 left in the third. Richmond, Stark and Pollock, Day and Moore. D pass to Moore on the near side, off the wall. Too far for Stark. And deflected down into the Fox zone, no icing called. Vitale leaves it to Day. He'll come out on the near side. Pass through the middle doesn't connect. Picked off by Port Huron. They dump that in. Offsides blown there. Face-off comes down into the flag zone. Martsky, Smilanich, Lopshire, Moore, and Day. Your 5 skaters. Face-off won by Port Huron. They'll rush this out. Pass to the middle. Race to the puck as Lopshire holds him up in the corner. Pass in front. Can't connect. Port Huron still with it. They curl back into the corner. Now back into the middle. Pressured there by Moore. Now put off the back wall. Port Huron now to the far side. At the red line. Pass out to the point. Shot on Vitale, blocked by Day. Taken away by Port Huron, but Day wrestles it away. Pass to the middle. Loose in front, cleared out by Moore. Shot, blocked. Still loose in front. Now cleared out by Day. He'll send a pass to the middle. Doesn't connect, but racing after that is Smilanich and Lopshire. Lopshire puts that one up into the netting. And we get another break with 2:10 left on the clock. Richmond, Vosters, and Bateson up front. McAfee and Kuhn on defense. McAfee plays it off to Vosters at the red line. Bryson, played by Richmond. Offsides call there. Richmond wins the draw to Vosters. He turns and brings it in. Puck off his stick. Now to the middle to Bateson. Bateson rips a shot. Blocked and held by the goaltender's trapper. .151 on the clock. Face off. Richmond ties it up into the far side wall. Flags put it through the air. That'll come out to the neutral zone. Chasing after that is McAfee. McAfee will bring it back behind his own goal. No, stop in the corner. Good pass over to Kuhn on the near side. Kuhn up to Vosters, who leaves it to Richmond. Richmond shoots. No goalie in the Port Huron end. As puck comes loose, Port Huron breaks it out into the neutral zone. Gets by a defender. Port Huron. Pass to the middle, deflected by Richmond. Into the corner. Comes out to the neutral zone. Back in, and offsides will be whistled here. Empty net on the Port Huron end. 1:06 left. Martsky, Stark, and Pollock up front. Moore and Day on defense. Puck goes loose to the far side wall as Day dumps it in. Martsky creates a turnover, has it behind the net. Pollock battles. 45 seconds left in the period. Puck tied up by Stark. Now comes loose. Port Huron will break it. Martsky with a stick. Stops the break, and Stark, he'll put a shot from the red line. He scores! Carter Stark from just within the red line. Put a saucer in the air. And gets the empty netter. .29 seconds on the clock. Richmond will take the draw with Lopshire. Puck sent into the near side corner. Lopshire holds it up, gets back to Moore at the D. Moore loses it. Port Huron with an opportunity. Good shot off the crossbar. Port Huron again. They shoot and they score. That'll be whistled for the icing call. 7 seconds on the clock. Richmond wins the draw. Kuhn sends it out to the D. Blocked by Richmond. 1 second, and that'll do it. Fox Motors, your 2023 Spring Gauntlet champions. They hit the glass for their teammate Hunter, who forego any medical treatment until his game was over. Again, we're hoping for the best for that kid. We'll hang out for the medal ceremony.
At this time, I'd like to present the award. We have the head coach for Port Huron forward. Head coach for Port Huron forward for the presentation. Thank you, Coach. At this time, we will present the finalists or runner-up in the 2010 Polino Division of Port Huron Lions. Number 97, Aiden Atkins. Okay. Number 16, Colton Brown. You guys good? Coach, that picture. Number 71, G.D. Fitzgerald. Number 12, Owen Furtog. Number 10, Wesley Franks. Number 7, Grayson Jones McFavorite. Number
Good game played by the Port Huron Flags.
Ladies and gentlemen, the champions of the 2010
Champions of the 2010 Gauntlet Tournament, Fox Motors.
number 18,
Hunter Enrique. Good job, bud. Number 0, Lucas Smilanich. Lucas had himself a great tournament. Number 14, Mason Day. Big defenseman. Had a big goal today, third goal of the game. Game winner. Number 5, Reed Bateson.
Number 19, Bryson Oster.
19, Bryson Vosters.
Number 2, Jake Martsky.
Yeah, number 2, Jake Martsky. Great game yesterday. Had a couple of goals. 17, Carter Stark. Great game. Had an empty netter today. Here comes 8, Jackson Kuhn. Number 15, Dalen McAfee. Number 7, Nolan Richmond. Number 16, Boston Pollock. Number 11, Evan Moore. Moore had 2 goals in the first period from his D position. Here comes the goaltender, number 1, Aiden Vitale.
And number 13, Parker Lopshire.
13, Parker Lopshire.
And now the championship belt awarded to the Fox Motors.
Championship belt. Gauntlet Tournament champs. Head coach Tommy Carey. Assistants Andrew Wallach and Don Sund. All right, thanks everyone for watching. Great weekend. Enjoy the rest of yours. And that's going to be a season wrap on broadcasts. Come back in the fall. Thanks for watching.